afternoon, ma'am. So at this moment, I will going to report about the before, during, and after the match. So before the match, in the upper of the first page of the score sheet, it must be include the name of competition, the number points of daily schedule, then site of the city, and date, year, and day, of course, and the gender of the players. And in the second page of the score sheet, it must be include also the first referees, but uh, and of course the country where they come from. So first referees, second referees, and scorer, assistant scorer, then line judges, and also it must be include the medical staff because that's important. And then next is during the match. So during the match, start time, record the actual starting time of the first serve in minutes. The scorer check the order of service according to the order. The scorer records the services of each players The next is after the match. So after the match, at the result box and the column entitled set duration, they put the time that each set lasted and total minutes. And next is the total match duration. Match start from the referee's whistle for the first service of the match and end with the referee's whistle for the last point of the final set. And match starting time from the match ending time, when must have been previously recorded also the hours and also the minutes. And the column mark points of each they write in the box corresponding to each team. In the column mark wins in the box corresponding to each set. In the column mark time out, they record in the box corresponding to each set. So next is I will going to report the set 1, set 2, set 5 of the game which is the Vietnam versus Philippines. So women's volleyball team put up a good fight, of course, but Vietnam proved steadier in the deciding set to hack 21 to 25, 21 to 20, 21 to 25, 25 to 23, 25 to 19, and 25 to 25, 20 to 25, and lastly 15 to 18. The next is still lock and 6-all tie in the 5th set. The Philippines got undone with the Vietnam stages, a game sealing 7-1 run cape by hook by back-to-back blocks on Alyssa to take a huge 13 to 17 leads. In the Philippines, though stunned, the favored Vietnam in the opening frame 25 to 20. But the visitors came alive of leadership of young Jar T4 to Tanjo Tai then Tiran skipping the second set 25 to 23, then taking the third in convincing fashion 25 to 19. The Philippines, however, then started off strong in its comeback attempt at the fourth, needing a 10 to 4 edge of the lead by Javelin, Gonzaga, and Valdez. Although Vietnam tied it up 13 all in the Philippines, eventually ran away in the fourth 25 to 20. Vietnam then cracked up the defense in the final frame with 4 of their first 6 points coming off blocks, and T4 stamped her dominance on the Philippines with triple-double of 25 points, 13 digs, 13 reception as Valdez lead the losing effort with 22. And all over the game of the Philippines versus Vietnam, Vietnam is win and Philippines is lose that game. But uh but it's really good performance of the both of the Philippines as well. And that's all, ma'am, and good afternoon also. Bye bye.